because it looks like you could be making more money on the night, but something's happening. And that was kind of my in. I was like, something's happening here. Can I have a look? And he's like, yeah, of course. Like, you know about this stuff. So, like, let me have it. And yeah, I went and I did all the call logs and the tracking and the cameras and basically was stealing cash directly from the till and deleting all of the items down to zero and then taking the entire takings from entire tables. And that was a really big deal when you've got like a $400 or $500 table of one evening, and then you account that for 5 to 6 nights or days of the week, and then you look at that revenue over the lifetime of the business that he's been in full responsibility for all of those earnings for the owner. That was a big responsibility of mine that I felt that I was called to share. And that changed the entire trajectory of my life, which is why it probably stuck out to you and you went, oh my God.
Yeah.
Because then the whole venue became my responsibility. We scaled up, we sold that business for a good, decent profit, and then moved into a $3.5 million business, which I was responsible for as well, and then elevated that to 25 staff. And I was 19 years old.
Oh
So
my
this
God.
is all within a 12-month period that we'd quantum leaped my life path, and his and all of his assets and businesses had, like, I don't even know how much. I couldn't have the numbers off the top of my head right now, but it was a lot. It was a big deal.
Amazing. And then, uh, 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 and so fast forward to now, you, I mean, you're still using your psychic gifts, but you connect, you help the entrepreneur, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and in between that phase where I was a little unconscious about it, it was just intuition. We
Yeah.
have less inhibitions when we're younger, and I went on to have my 5 children over the next sort of 12, 13 year period,
Yeah.
and because that's going back quite a while now, and I helped multiple businesses do this unintentionally. They'd hire me as a manager. One of them was a fitness franchise that's an international company. And then I ended up being second in charge with 100 people under me. And I was teaching them all about marketing and authenticity. And this is how I get 40 women to my classes every week. And this is how I 10x'd my own da da da. And I was like, oh, okay. That's actually a thing that I've always been doing since I was a kid, but I hadn't put two and two together because I was distracted by motherhood and devoted to motherhood and
Mhm.
to removing myself from a dangerous domestic violent relationship and going through all of that trauma and recalibration. And then all the while, I was an entrepreneur since my firstborn was 4 months old.